Meditation is hard? Do me a favor. Take a slow, deep breath in, and now breathe out. Congratulations. You just meditated. Hi, I'm Krystal Jakosky, and this is Breathe In, Breathe Out, a weekly mindfulness and meditation podcast for anyone ready to own their own shit and find a little peace while doing it. Welcome back to Breathe In, Breathe Out. I'm Krystal Jakosky, and last week I talked about an oracle card, tarot card reading that I had done for myself, and this one card that really kind of stood out to me, the horned cactus, and I really just kind of felt like I wanted to do a reading for you guys, a reading just with the question of what do you guys need to hear? What does the world need to hear right now? And what can I offer in that vein? And so I sat in my office and I tuned in and I asked the powers that be which deck, because I have a lot of decks of oracle cards. And I said, what deck should I be using for this reading? And personally, I had one in mind that I really wanted to use, and they said, nope, that's not the deck. And so then I said, well, okay, what about that? Nope, that's not the deck. Nope, that's not the deck. And it came down to a deck that it's brand new, and I am excited to play around with. I've always been drawn to the Native American indigenous people and their way of being. Anytime I hear a drum beat, I just kind of have to bounce to that beat and feel the rhythm that is there. I love the sound of rattles. Love the sound of shaman drums in ceremony. And I just truly feel so drawn to that. And so this deck is actually called Native Spirit, and it's done by Denise Lynn, who is a member of the Cherokee Nation. And Denise birthed these cards at the base of a sacred mountain and believes that these cards carry the mystical energy that surrounded their birthing. And I'll tell you, they're brand new. I was excited to buy them, and I sat down and I pulled 3 cards thinking that they would be a personal reading, and then I walked away. And I didn't actually read what that message was, and that was 2 days ago. And today when I said, I need to do this reading and I'm excited, and I asked which oracle deck I needed to use, and it said this one, and I was like, okay, but I need to finish my reading. And they said, no, you never read that reading, and that reading's actually for your listeners. And I was like, wait, what? Are you sure about that? And that's exactly what they told me over and over again. So I always do 3 cards. And in my oracle readings, when I do 3 cards, the first one is representative of the past. The second one is representative of the current state of things. And the third one is moving into the next state of being. So keeping that in mind, and I'll remind you that as we go through, the first card that came up with a message for all of us at this time is Grandfather Sky. And the front of this picture, the front of this card, has a flat-ish mountain range with a sunset, beautiful white clouds, and a fingernail moon. The meaning of this card says, this is your time to reach for the sky. Now remember, this was the past. Expansive energy, vitality, health, healing, and passion. These qualities are expanding in your life. The sky's the limit. You are a healer and a channel for the life force of the universe. Your ability to sense energy fields is increasing dramatically. Be prepared to soar to new heights. Have you felt that way? In the past little while, have you just felt like there was this expansion and this ability to grow and do more? Your native spirit wants you to know When you receive the Grandfather Sky card, you're entering into an expansive cycle. Do not hold back and repress what you feel. Your body and spirit will become drained. Did you experience that? If you strive to meet everyone's expectations but forget to honor your own needs, your energy field becomes dull. If you allow your emotions and needs the freedom to be spontaneously expressed, waves of incredible energy will expand inside of you. Running on your own resources, it's easy to become drained. However, letting the divine light of the Creator flow through you easily replenishes your soul. So your journey with this card to deepen your connection to Grandfather Sky and bring an expansive energy into your life, stand outdoors with your arms reaching up to the sky. One of the fastest ways to bring joy and bounty into your life is through gratitude. Allow thankfulness to surge through you up into the heavens. So looking back at the last little while, have you felt that expansion? Have you felt the draining? Have you felt the need to find balance between your needs and the needs of those around you? Have you felt a draw to be out in nature and to maybe be more connected to the calm stillness of the night? The next card that came up in the question of what do we need to hear, what do we need to know right here, right now, was the talking stick. And this is a beautiful rock outcropping. And it's flat where you could stand and look over the edge at what's below. And you see a beautiful sunset with some birds flying across in the background. And on this flat rock is a native talking stick with feathers trailing down it. And the talking stick is something that they would sit in ceremony, and whoever had the stick was the one who could have voice in that moment. If you weren't holding the stick, you had to wait your turn. And the meaning of this card is for here, for now, in this moment of your life, for this time. Speak your truth. The soul loves truth. Communicate from your heart and share your reality without hesitation. Be willing to stand before the crowd and share from your heart center. This isn't the time to be shy and hesitant. It's a time to heal through communication. You have the gift of a true leader through the way you communicate with others. Your native spirit wants you to know this. During tribal council meetings, a decorated stick called a talking stick would be passed around. As each council member held the stick, he or she had the opportunity to speak from their heart. Each person in attendance would be asked to weigh carefully the words of each speaker. The talking stick reminded each person to be authentic. Communication restores trust and allows you to clarify your ideas, position, and feelings. It can be healing when you share what has been withheld. Now is the time to take a risk and have the courage to speak with clarity. Be forthright. Share any unspoken darkness that lays heavy in your heart. There are times to hold back and be discerning, but this is not one of them. Even if you're afraid, declare your truth for all to hear without fear of being rejected or misunderstood. When you do this, transformation and healing can occur. Your journey, the opportunity, is to decorate a stick or a feather to use as your personal talking stick. Whenever you hold that stick, let it be a sacred reminder to speak the truth within. Take a minute every day to take stock of where you are and to ask yourself about what is so in your life. Simply taking a moment to discover your inner truth can have a profound healing effect on your life. I love this, and I love the talking stick opportunity of creating one. What came to mind in reading that out of her book is that we need to be true with ourselves as much as we need to be true with other people. Honest with where we stand and how we feel, honest with what we need, honest with the emotions and fears that we're experiencing, and then we can let other people know. It starts from within. And perhaps holding that talking stick for yourself will help you become more in alignment with yourself so that you can then also radiate out to others your authentic reality. It's a beautiful message for the here and the now, this moment that we're all living in. And I think if we all were more authentic with ourselves, speaking the truth, how would things change? That would be amazing. The third card, which is the direction we are going, what we need as we move from this space of speaking truth forward, is the Elder. And this is another absolutely beautiful card. The Elder is in sepia tones, in those brown, beautiful tones. And you can see a big, thick tree trunk and a low hanging canopy. And you can see a buck in profile with its antlers going back. And you can see a few other does within it. So Elder, reading the card meaning, confidence, entering your power, standing strong. You are a leader. Stepping into the light. Let your truth be heard and felt by others. Make a stand in life. You carry deep inner wisdom. You are a teacher and a leader in the deepest sense of the words. You are a beacon for others. Your native spirit wants you to know, in native cultures, the elders, tribal chiefs, and clan leaders are looked to for advice and leadership. When this card chooses you, it's time to step into your leadership role. An elder walks the path, stomps the grass down, and throws the boulders out of the way so that the path is easier for others. Sometimes you might find yourself alone or tired, but know that what you're doing is making a difference in the lives of many. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve, supporting others to reach their dreams. Even if you've been in the background in the past, right now it's your turn to step forward and become the light for others. That is so beautiful to move from learning how to speak your truth in this moment, verbalizing what's real, and then moving into an authentic, true, real leadership space. Your journey. Being an elder and a tribal leader means speaking your truth, even if it's hard or even if you're afraid. If there's anyone you need to stand up to, this is the time. Being a leader means supporting others, so if there's anyone you need to support or make amends with, this is the time. I love that statement. If there's anyone you need to support or make amends with, do you realize how much support comes from making amends? How much healing so that we can move forward? This was a fun little journey for me, and I may do it more frequently as our meditation, a meditation on what is, a meditation on our opportunities, a meditation on the growth and direction that our lives are taking. I hope you sit with that for just a little while. We were in the grandfather sky. We are with the talking stick finding truth and learning to speak it. And we are becoming elders. Time to lead, time to show, time to support and heal. It's a beautiful journey. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm excited for you to come back next week on Breathe In, Breathe Out. I hope this moment of self-care and healing brought you some hope and peace. I'm Krystal Jakosky on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I hope you check us out and follow along for more content coming soon. I look forward to being with you again here on breathe in, breathe out. Until next time, take care.